Among the first steps that we have to take after the DocuKlaud installation process is to review or set up our versions and the approval and rejection statuses. So let's click here on versions. Versions are basically revision nomenclatures for which a document will go through. By default, there are four nomenclatures created. In this case, number 1 or version 1, version 2, version 3, and version 4. However, we can continue creating new versions and we can establish our own configuration. For example, let's click here on New. I'm going to create a new version. Let's name it version A. So then afterwards, we save it. Once version A is created with my new nomenclature, I can create another one. Let's say that the document is being modified and I'm going to create the next version. Let's name it B. In this space, I can define or configure that actually the prior version to version B is A. So I select it, click on it, and save it. Right here, you can see the modification that you have done. I can create as many versions as necessary. Let's make one more. In this case, we're going to name it C. The prior version to letter C is B. However, it is important to mention that if you write down here one version that has not been created, the system is not going to recognize it. Version T, no results found. This means that it doesn't exist. So let's keep letter B, which is the prior version to letter C. And let's save it. Right here you can see the version that you have just created, which is letter C. And then I can configure that the previous version of version 1 is version A, version B, and version C. In this way, what we're saying is that a document could go from version A and then from version A to version 1 or to version B. If we move or pass to version B, then we can move to version C, and so on. In conclusion, the system organizes the document's progress, how they pass from one version to another, and keeps the revision history or record. All this defined by the versioning system. And this is the end of the tutorial about versions.